Alright, so first thing I gotta do is get it running so that it can destroy itself. So I'm just gonna take the gas tank off and clean the carb. I'm sure that's all it needs. That's funny, it almost looks like I didn't even need to take it apart and clean it. Anyways, I'm just gonna blast it out with some air for good measure. Okay, so the starter pull string was not returning, but it turns out this thing, this like one-way mechanism, was stuck. So I sprayed some PB Blaster in it. You can see it's meant to grab this way but slip this way. So yeah, it was just a little bit sticky. Oh yeah, it was definitely getting fuel. Yeah, I think one of the valves are stuck open. Doesn't even, not a single PSI. And look, the throttle's wide open. Well, looks like the head is coming off. I'm gonna try to free up the valves because they're definitely stuck. Oh, the head's already, oh, look at that. Oh, oh man. Cylinder's scratched. Oh yeah, look at that. That's, I just got stabbed by this. Yep, it's stuck. It's for sure stuck. Wonder if this will be hard to push in. I don't think the valve springs are strong, so. Oh, that's pretty stuck. Okay, so it's on compression stroke now. I know based on the exhaust valve's movement. So the piston's coming up, so the intake valve should not be open. So that means when I hit it, the cam lobe won't be holding it open. Okay, so I just hammered it shut. Don't think it bent or anything, so let's see if it'll open. So that would be fire, exhaust, right here. Oh, that's hard to turn. That's really hard to turn. Okay. There we go. Still stuck though. Oh, almost. Here, maybe you get some better oil on there than just WD-40. Huh, that doesn't look good. I think that might be from a firecracker. Down. But here, I'll show you now. I'm sure it's easy enough to just, yeah, literally that easy. So the oil's working good. Man, those valve springs are really weak. Oh, the lobe was still up, I guess. Oh, there we go. That was the spring that pulled it back. Yes. It's a nice looking head gasket though. I'm sure it won't mind going back into service. So I'm just shaving the head. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to remove the head gasket imprints that are actually sticking up a little. The head's back on. Spins over good. Compression check time. Okay, throttle's open, got the compression check hooked up. Let's see. Wow. We got a whopping 20 psi. Okay, so I think it's time to put the spark plug back in. Well, I'm just gonna put this in there for good measures. Don't think I screwed the plug in fast enough. Oh well. That right there is why you don't put a firecracker in your spark plug hole. I'm gonna start it anyways. I think we're gonna rev it up real quick. Didn't really rev that high, it didn't sound like. Try that again. No. So I got the RPM tester hooked up. I think that's all it's gonna go to. Huh. I was gonna... Oh, wow. I think the cooling fins might have been plugged off. I wasn't even trying to show it shutting off. I was gonna say, look how much oil was spewing out of there. I think it might have just ran out of gas. I don't really put a lot in there. Yeah, it's just out of gas. Wow. Got hotter than I thought. Alright, new test time. So, I've got the... I'm gonna take this cover off while it's running so the wind governor won't work. And I don't want to scream it with the cover off. Come on. So now what's happening, it's gonna get really hot because it doesn't have a fan shroud. I don't know if that's blow by or just the oil vaporizing. Could be either. Time for my next test. I got this cool water here. Still running good. Oh my god, look, that is roaring boil. I didn't even know it got that hot. Wow. So it shut off. I don't know if that was from thermal shock or because water got in. No, that's probably why it shut off. Yeah. But, anyways, I thought that was a pretty cool test. I mean, I'm sure it didn't really break anything. Maybe it's hard to turn over if that piston's still hot and the cylinder's cold. Nah, it spins fine. Yeah. So it's been cooling off for probably a minute or two after I poured the first bucket on, and it's still hot. Look at this. Cylinder's mostly cool, but the exhaust is... I wonder what kind of oil levels we have going on here. Uh-oh. Stick is dry. I think I just about ran it out of oil, guys. Alright, so this is the next day here. I think it's pretty well dried up. Did try to pull it over a couple times and it doesn't really want to start, so I think I'm going to try a little bit more on camera and then check for spark, because the magneto did get drenched, but it didn't, the motor didn't hydrolock or anything. Alright, so I hooked the governor back up. I just hooked the spring to this piece. It's not hooked up to this throttle thing. See if it goes haywire. Alright, I think perhaps we should put some oil in it. Well, no, it doesn't have any oil in it. So don't worry guys, I'm not gonna run it out of oil. I got cooking oil. This is really thin too, but yeah, we're gonna put it in, see how it likes it.
It's probably full already. Oh, maybe needs a little more.
Perfect. So there we go. It's not out of oil anymore. Alright, we got the gas tank mounted back up and cooking oil in there. So the plan is I'm going to start it up and just run it until it gets so hot that it shuts off. So I'm probably going to push it over to that sun spot so that way it gets even hotter. Almost forgot. up pretty good. It's smoking blue now. Yeah, it's starting to smoke blue a little bit. That cooking oil smells horrible when it's hot like that. Yeah, look at that cloud. I don't think you can see it, but cloud of blue smoke. Uh-oh. Look at all that smoke. You still can't see it though, I don't think. Maybe you can. Wow, it just cleared up. My phone just got a heat warning. It's that hot outside. Gotta cool it off a little. Maybe the briggs will cool it off, but it's that fan. That's already blowing any air. It's just slowing down, but it sounds okay. I heard a little pop. Oh. I hope it doesn't catch on fire. Here we go. Oh, come on. It just fixed itself. Oh. Huh. That looks like it shut off because I lifted it, but I know it's not. I wonder if it's hard to turn. No, it's not even hard to turn. Probably just overheated, to be honest. Oh. Oh, no, it is a little bit hard to turn. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, that's hard to turn. Only at certain spots, though. Oh my God. Alright, so still full. The oil's very thin, though. It's a little smoky in there. But the deal is, I put more gas in it. If this makes it 10 more minutes, then it's off the hook. I'm just gonna let it live. So pretty much we're gonna run it. If it doesn't blow up in 10 minutes, then it is off the hook for me, and I won't blow it up. Fired right up. On second thought, maybe it running bad isn't because it was out of gas. It still runs pretty bad. I hope it doesn't catch on fire. It's shooting out the carb. I don't know, guys. You know, you'd think that was the rod, but I'm pretty sure I just hit a rock. Yeah, that wasn't the rod. Oh my god. Anyways, I was trying to push it back over to the sun. One and a half more minutes, and I'm just turning it off. Look at all that smoke, though. Well, I think it might have passed the durability test. I mean, I'm sure I could have waited probably another 20 minutes and maybe something would have happened, but every time it started smoking bad and loading down, it just broke out of it, so nah. I mean, you can tell it's hot. Oh my god, the amount of heat coming off of that is insane. It's hard to turn for sure, but kind of think it was Oh wow, that's hard to turn. Pretty sure it was cooling off faster than it was heating up, so it probably could have just done that forever. Alright, it's just a little warm, but cool enough to touch. And I think she has a little bit of rod knock, guys. Just a little bit. So, I mean, it probably ran out of oil, to be honest. The way it was smoking like that. Let's see here. No, it's not out of oil. Oh, I think that's metal on there. Yeah, that's metal. No, actually, I think that was just bubbles. Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess let's see how it runs now that it's cold. Hate it when this happens. So, I guess it's pretty much ready. Yeah, I think it's knocking pretty bad. It's kind of hard to tell because it's other stuff, but this is really hard to pull too. I don't think it was this hard to pull before. So in conclusion, now that this thing's cooled off, I'm gonna say it probably still runs. It's just really hard to pull. Yeah, so let me know if you want me to try to get it running again, maybe put some actual motor oil in there. Again, I don't know if this is gonna get any views, but thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I just watched a quick video from Steve's Small Engine Saloon. Right, did card. Anyways, according to what he said, this is a 1984 Briggs. So there you go. I just rewatched the footage I recorded when I tried to start it, and I realized it's spraying fuel out of the carb. So I think that intake valve is... something's wrong with it. I don't know if it got hung open or something like that. Maybe the valve guide just wore out so much that it's not like in the center of the seat and it's just leaky now, but I think that's why it was hard to start.